what Mommy Longlegs does off camera that no one can see. So up until this point, we've covered quite a lot of hidden things in this game, and these are things that we can see by manipulating the camera in the game to show us things that the player cannot normally view. Whether that be all the different Mommy Longlegs out of bounds during the final chase scene, or the different tunnels that the Huggy Buddies are in the Whack-a-Wuggy minigame. Now, these are all things that we can see by hacking the game and changing the camera. But there are some things that regardless of what you do, you can't see. You can only infer that they happened. And that's something I want to cover today. Because the first time I played through Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, I honestly didn't catch this. I had no idea, and quite honestly, even the second time I played through, I also didn't really notice it. I heard the different pieces and parts, and I saw things up above, but I didn't put two and two together. Because there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and it all starts with musical memory. So in musical memory, Bunzo Bunny is above us, and we are trying to complete the game before we get jump scared. Now, Mommy Longlegs is disappointed that the player cleared this minigame. But Bunzo Bunny had nothing to do with that, which is kind of sad because after the game finishes, obviously, Mommy is a bit annoyed. You could even say she's saddened by the idea of us escaping musical memory. So when we go down that vent, there's a series of noises that you can hear, and it's actually Bunzo Bunny getting attacked by Mommy Longlegs. You can hear the cymbal, and there's a lot of struggling and crashing going on, and then everything goes silent. And I never really thought about what that was. I just assumed it was something that was supposed to spook the player, but it actually is something, and it's very, very important. So the next time we go out to the game station, if we look up above, we will see Bunzo Bunny, who was apparently ripped out of the musical memory machine. And he's dead. He's hanging up in the spider web, and Mommy Longlegs is the one that did that to him. And we know he's dead because if we were to go into the game files and look at the audio asset that plays in that vent system, the actual file name is called Mommy Kills Bunzo. So there's really no debating it, and that's kind of terrifying. But Bunzo Bunny is not the only victim, because if we go to Whack-a-Wuggy and we play through that minigame, guess what happens when we leave? After we beat the minigame, after we get the train code, we can hear Mommy Longlegs killing the Huggy Buddies. And again, this audio that plays, there is a file in the game called Mommy Kills Mini Huggies. It's an asset that's called upon when you're in this area and it plays. Now, of course, this leads me to wonder, what happened to PJ Pug-a-pillar? Because PJ Pug-a-pillar is a bit different. We know for sure, based off the files, that these two characters met their demise. And if we go to the game station, of course, we can also see the Huggy Buddies strung up in the spiderwebs in the ceiling. But PJ Pug-a-pillar, this doesn't happen to. From what I can tell, there is no audio file that we can derive that hints that PJ Pug-a-pillar died to Mommy Longlegs. And we also don't see him in the spiderweb, so it's kind of confusing. Now, there is a bloody PJ Pug-a-pillar toy, but that toy is not him. So it's really crazy thinking that all this stuff happened, and I had no idea during my first two playthroughs. All this stuff is off camera, but in a way where even if we wanted to hack the game, we wouldn't be able to see it. So my question to you is, do you think PJ Pug-a-pillar's alive? Also, did you know about this? I'm really curious. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now for more Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 content, and I will see you all soon. Cheers!